It's too hot. I get embarrassed when you come in. Shut up, bruschetta. And that'll be done. I'll put it in for 10 minutes and I'm gonna put it. You are rude. Hello, welcome back. I don't know why I always come on here looking like this, but I'm not gonna get all dressed up just to record these videos because I like to record my real life, and at 6 o'clock in the evening, this is how I look. I thought I would record what we eat in a week. Just gonna do like quite quick snippets of what we do. Tonight we're literally just having cheese and tomato pizzas from Aldi and chips and a bit of cucumber. That's it because I did the shopping today and it's too hot. I can't be bothered. So, but England are playing tonight and I like to have like a little snack while they're playing. So I got this tiger bloomer. I made a sandwich with it earlier. I love tiger bread. Aston did say it's not the right bread for what I'm gonna make, but I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna make bruschetta. So I got some tomatoes and stuff. So we're gonna make some nice, refreshing.
What?
I get embarrassed when you come in.
What are you doing?
Talking to my friends. To my YouTube friends.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. It's your girl.
It's your boy.
I was just telling them that you said that this tiger bread won't be good for bruschetta. But anyway, yeah, nice refreshing bruschetta. And I also got this gammon because we don't buy packet ham anymore because it's really bad for you. It's got nitrates and stuff in it. So I got a gammon, so we're gonna cook that tomorrow, have ham, egg and chips. No, Mummy, Indy, you should really take that jumper off.
Yeah, take this off. Okay. Love you.
Okay, love you, bye. Just wait for him to get out of here. Okay, so yes, so I bought this, so we're gonna have ham, egg and chips tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I've got enough chips. Sorry, I had a panic then. And then we've got ham to have for like lunches and stuff. So I'm gonna soak this overnight. Soaking it overnight means that you get all the salt out of it. And I'm gonna boil it and then I'm gonna roast it. And honestly, it comes out so nice, but I'll show you the process of doing all of that. I put it in this big old pot and I'm just gonna cover it with water and leave it in the fridge overnight. I will like every couple of hours, obviously not through the night, but every few hours I'll turn it. Pizza was delicious, obviously. Pizza is always a winner in our house. I just gave the children both it's like an Aldi. I forget what they're called, like the branding of them. I always want to say malted milk, but that's biscuit. That's not these, but yeah. Anyway, Aldi version of them. And I put some sprinkles on a plate because they love sprinkles. Put some sprinkles on a plate, rolled them around on plates so they're like sprinkled milk. I've forgotten what they're called, what they used to be called when I was younger. Anyway, yes, Indy. Can I show them? What do you got? Is that your ice cream with sprinkles? Is it yummy?
Wow.
Wow.
What have you got? Maybe sit on the table properly, like. Come on.
Please.
Say yummy.
No. I gave him one and he went, sorry, mummy. I was like, no, you've got to say thank you, mummy. Thank you, mummy. Yeah, so this is our bruschetta mix for later. Tomatoes, red onion, garlic, basil, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, and it's so nice. I can't wait to eat it later. Been nicking bits here and there when I open the fridge. It is 11:10. We're watching the football. I'm very tired, but I really want some bruschetta. I've toasted some of the bread, so I'm gonna whack on my bruschetta. Bruschetta, bruschetta. It's 0-0. It's been very boring once again. And I'm not gonna lie, I have already had one of these and it was delicious. It's just so refreshing. The tomatoes are like so good. Gonna sit, whoa, watch the second half of this game. Hopefully something happens. There is a storm coming. I saw a couple of bits of lightning. I have a lightning app as well that goes off when there's a storm approaching. So yeah, hello. Sunday morning, we're all ready for church. So the children have had their breakfast. They just had peanut butter and toast. Indy had an apple, Aston had a banana. Big Aston had a peanut butter bagel, and I'm having this. So it's 2 boiled eggs, avocado. This is from the bruschetta last night, bit of toast, and I'll put a bit of pepper and salt on it. So yeah, that's breakfast for Sunday morning. Hello. It's Sunday, it's 27 minutes past 3. I just got the gammon out of the fridge that's been soaking overnight to get some of the salt out of it. It needs to boil for an hour and 15 minutes because of the size of it. Please don't mind the mess. I didn't manage to get everything done before... I didn't manage to get everything done before we went to church this morning, so I just need to get this on and then I'm going to do the tidying up, so just bear with me. But I've just put that on. I'm going to add some like aromats. So we are going to add 1 carrot, just chop carrot. So it's usually an onion half, but these are small, so I'm doing 2. And then we want 2 bay leaves. 1, 2, like a teaspoon of peppercorns. Okay, I've had a bit of an outfit change. It's too hot in that dress, so I've put my nightie on. So, but I've just made the glaze for when it goes in the oven. You would have seen it's 4 tablespoons of honey, 2 of English mustard or Dijon mustard, and 2 of brown sugar. But yes, this is almost ready to take out. So that has been simmering for an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to take that out now, let it cool just a tad. You just want to remove most of the fat. This really didn't have that much on it. It only had a little bit. So I've removed that, and then I've kind of scored the little bit that's left on there. So now all I'm going to do is pop the glaze all over it and then put it in the oven for 20-30 minutes. And that'll be done. I'll put it in for 10 minutes and I'm going to put... You are rude. Yeah, 20-30 minutes. Put it in for 10 minutes, then I'll put the chips in. And then it should all be ready at the same time.
Is it chicken? That's not chicken, that's
Ham.
It's a ham. It's a ham.
We are literally just having these chips from Aldi. They're like excellent, I think, on gnocca. No horrible additives or anything, and they're actually really nice. So I'm going to put these in now. The gammon is done and it looks so good. Look at that. It's been resting for about 15 minutes. I'm just going to carve it now. Look at that. Ah, it's hot. Look at that. That looks so good. Chips are nearly done. I've just got to do the fried eggs, so right back. That's it, all done. It's Monday afternoon. We are back from school and work. Tonight we're going to have chicken thighs and rice. I usually make like a savoury rice and I do like a pan sauce. So yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. So I will show you how I do it. So here we have, I've cleaned the rice, when I first started cooking
properly for ourselves, like when we moved out of home. I didn't realise that you have to wash your rice, so if you didn't know that, now you know. Wash your rice. I just put it in a bowl and put water in it, swish it all around, empty it, keep doing that until the water's like quite clear. Then you know it's done. Obviously drain as much of the water out as you can. So I've got the clean rice in the pot. I usually use 1 chicken stock, like half a teaspoon of turmeric, and I use that cup there that I've got. I would fill that with the rice, wash that rice, then use that same cup to fill up. So they say to do 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, but I don't. I do like 1 and just, I would say I do 1.5 water to 1 cup of rice. I usually add some of these frozen mixed peppers to the rice too, just to add a bit of something. I'm not the biggest fan of peppers, but like on their own, I wouldn't just sit and eat pepper like some people do, but I think that they add a really nice flavour to a lot of things. So here you see I've got another small pot of rice that's going to be on the go, because my son used to love rice, and then one day he got a bit of a sickness bug and he doesn't seem to really eat it anymore, so I was seeing if he would eat just plain rice rather than the turmeric and peppers and chicken stock version. So turns out he didn't eat it. So you want to add your water in. I put it on high until it starts bubbling, then I put the lids on and cook it and put it right down for 10 minutes, and then after the 10 minutes just turn off the hob, leave the lids on for another 10 minutes, and then your rice is done. Now we use chicken thighs for this because they just are better flavour. They are not as dry as breast. I do get a bit cringed out by using chicken thighs, but I just have to get over it because they do taste much better. So here I'm just putting loads of salt over the skins. So the pan is probably a bit overcrowded, but it was fine. So you put it in a cold pan because it helps to render down the skin and stuff, and you don't need any oil because the skin creates enough like pan juices. I leave it in there until you can feel that it's like starting to give, because if you move it too quickly then the skin is just going to rip off the chicken. And look at that, so crispy. Now I can't remember how long I actually cooked these in the pan for, but like I say, do the skin part until you can feel that you can move it, and then you know that's pretty good on the skin side. And then I think I did 5 minutes on the other side, and then I put it in the oven for I think around 10 to 15 minutes, but it depends on obviously the cut of chicken and how hot it is. I use Gemini a lot for things like that. So, and then it is important to put in resting time into your cooking time, so 10 minutes of rest in the chicken. So I got it out, checked it, and then put it on a plate for it to rest. I cover it because I used to just put it on the plate and leave it, but it would go really cold by the time we ate it. So yeah, cover it loosely, and then all that juice in that pan, we're going to make a nice pan sauce out of that. So yeah, I just put the hob on, heat it all up, and then I will get a chicken stock, pop the stock in there. We have a little parsley plant on our windowsill, so I take a bit of parsley off of there. Sometimes put a bit of lemon in. I don't add any salt until near the very end, because from where the chicken was salted, it's quite salty anyway. A bit of pepper, and let that reduce a little bit. You have to make sure you're scraping off all that lovely chickeny bits from the pan. It adds to the flavour. And what I forgot to show here with the sauce, the pan sauce, I added a slurry of corn flour just to thicken it up a bit, so it's more of a sauce rather than a watery sauce. Rice is all done, so fluff up the rice with a fork, and yeah, dish it all up. Rice, then chicken, then sauce on top, and it was delicious. for tonight's dinner we are having burgers. We get these smash burgers from Aldi's and they're so nice, but the trick is to cook them in a pan that is boiling hot. So I put the pan on really high, and then I check it with water, and if the water beads off it, you know it's hot enough. It makes a really nice crust around the burger. Yeah, this is me. The burgers are pretty much already done. I'm just putting the cheese on the top. These are the ones we get from Aldi. They're just delicious. We do always have the same thing in these burgers. We have mayo, then we have lettuce, then we have red onion, then we put the burger, and then I have ketchup. My partner has burger sauce, and they're just delicious. The kids will just have the cheeseburger with ketchup on the top, and then they have cucumber on the side because they won't eat it with all that other stuff in it. So. Okay, so this night, I don't think this was planned, but it was just so hot. I didn't want to do any cooking, so we had tuna pasta this night. So I'm just going to cut up some cucumber, red onion, cook some fusilli pasta, chuck some tuna in, mayo, mix it all together, whack some cheese on top, and that's it. And it is delicious. Little Aston won't eat this, but I forgot what I made him actually. I made him something else, but Indy does eat this, and it is delicious. And I also saved some for work the next day, so that's perfect. Okay, so tonight we are having, it's like egg fried rice with loads of veggies. So it is carrots, red onions, courgette, fry them all up. So in the background there is some long grain rice. I would have made that. They usually tell you to make it the night before, but I usually just make it in the morning of the day that we're having it, and then I just put it in that pan to spread it all out, and then put it in the fridge. I think as long as it's like 6 hours before you actually cook it, then you're absolutely fine. And next I'm going to add some garlic and ginger. I'm not like a big ginger fan, I'm not a big like gingerbread fan basically. But ginger itself, the smell of ginger, oh, love it. Once that's all cooked, I'll take that out of the pan, and then I will put some little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan, and I'll scramble up some eggs in the pan. Then once the eggs are all cooked, I take them back out the pan, put them with the veggies that are cooked, and then I return the pan to the heat to heat up so I can start cooking the rice. I usually use far too much rice. I'm always making far too much rice, far too much pasta, spaghetti, but I will always have it as like leftovers, so it's fine. Once that's all hot, I add the veggies and the egg back to the pan with the rice, give that all a good mix, and then I add a small amount of sugar, a small amount of MSG, and then I do a really big glug of light soy sauce. I did recently find out that MSG is like meant to be really, really bad for you, so I may have to stop using that, but yeah, this is one of my favourites. It's so yummy. But yeah, I thought I would just do a video of some of the things that we would usually eat through the week, give you some ideas. If you have any really good ideas for dinners, please put them in the comments. I could always do with a bit more inspiration. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. God bless.